Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. So today I bring you guys 8 hours of lava dragons versus 8 hours of Barrows, since these are two of the greatest methods to obtain elite clue scrolls. Today we're going to be comparing the two and see how many elite clue scrolls we can get at lava dragons in 8 hours versus how many we can get at Barrows in 8 hours. We do have a 1 in 125 chance with the Ring of Wealth imbued at lava dragons, but as you can tell right away, before I can even start my 16-hour timer, we get attacked by a PKer. It is multi-combat. This PKer has 3 kills on him already, so let's just hope that he doesn't have a team. As you can see, we have a very nice anti-PKing setup featuring the Dragon Claw special attack, which, well, we only needed one of them to take down the PKer, and also we have a beautiful scepter with Ice Barrage and a rune crossbow with a DFS. So it's good to know that we're going to be getting some anti-PKs just like the one you saw here, so let's go ahead and open up this key and see what we get. 1.1 mil, following that 376k, and then 370k, and then 140k. So that's a pretty good way to start the video. A nice 2 mil already being made. Now, this video is really just for elite clue scrolls. However, before we continue, I do want to say that this video is sponsored by Boot.dev. Boot.dev is building the smartest way to master backend development by tackling the hardest problem with e-learning: boredom. Their platform uses tactics learned from modern game design to push ambitious students towards their goal, a career in backend development. You can see pricing by clicking the link in the description below, because it is free to create an account, demo the courses, and even view all the content in read-only mode. Now, becoming a member does unlock a lot of great benefits though, so if you do happen to check that out, click the link in the description box and use my code MrNoSleep to get 25% off your first payment for Boot.dev. That is 25% off your first month or your first year, depending on which subscription that you choose. Because at Boot.dev, they believe that learning to code is not a get-rich-quick scheme. They believe in going deep and taking time on the fundamentals so that you are as prepared as you can be for your job search. Through hands-on lessons that balance theory with practice and an active, very helpful Discord community, you're going to be prepared to tackle technical interviews and forge a successful programming career. Not to mention all the XP, levels, achievements, and quests that you're going to be able to get completed, as well as get a top spot on the leaderboard. So what are you waiting for? Check out Boot.dev with the link in the description below and use code MrNoSleep to save 25% off. And a big thanks to Boot.dev for sponsoring today's video. Alright, we are back. Now, the only downside about lava dragons, as I always tell you guys as we start the 16-hour timer here, is bots. Yeah, there's a lot of bots here. They all bring the Trident or the Theremin Scepter. And I used to actually kill lava dragon bots, but they do use really good prayer flicking strategies these days, so they made it a lot more difficult. But you can still go out of your way if you want to kill them. But because of these bots overpopulating lava dragons, I now don't pick up the lava dragon scales because I just don't think it's worth it. You know, even though you can use a pestle and mortar on them, they're just so cheap. So I went ahead and took out my frustration because of that on one bot, and I got 60k. Really been enjoying elite clue scrolls as of lately, so I figured before the big update that happened today, I wanted to finish off one more grind related to elite clues. So I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Here we have 76 million magic XP. That's looking real nice. I decided to go with the enchanted because I never wear enchanted when I come to lava dragon, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit today. And you know, the strangest thing happened. Whenever I would occasionally skull before I went and banked, it almost seemed like a PKer would log in the second I skulled. Luckily, that guy logged right back out. But let's go ahead and bank our first inventory, getting about 17 kills in inventory. Luckily, the bones are noted because I have elite wilderness diaries completed, but other than the elite clues, you can expect onyx bolt tips here, and a little bit of alchebals, as well as black dehides and dragon bones. But the one thing you always have to expect along with that loot is clans. Well, teams. Big teams, small teams. Some of them are nicer than others. These guys weren't too bad, but they certainly had no problem taking me down. So I did lose about 600k on that death, but we should be able to make it back considering we're making just about 1.3 mil an hour just from lava dragons themselves. It did take me about 1 hour and 3 minutes to get the first elite clue scroll, which is actually above average to get that because it's 1 in 125 and you can get about 80 to 100 kills an hour. Look at this crocodile slash alligator moving around the map like that. I tried to sing that one song. It was that Interior Crocodile Alligator. It's one of those songs. But yeah, anyway, shout out to him. Let's bank this loot. We got the Elite Clue Casket, 100 Lava Dragon kills so far. And I found this PKer who wasn't skulled, so I figured I would try to run up there and get him to notice me again. And luckily, he skulled on me before I was willing to take the chance on him. So I was going to go ahead and try to get the Dragon Claw spec in. This low-level partner of his closed the gate on me. So rude, but luckily I still had time to open it, spec him, and kill him. And as lame as he may think that death may be, it's an additional 482k to my bank, so thank you very much. As we continue on with today's journey, I do want to say I have actually done 2 of the new quests today. There's our second Elite Clue scroll of the video so far, and I will have loot from 100 lunar chests uploaded for you guys tomorrow. Unfortunately, I just had to get this video out beforehand, otherwise you would have seen it today, but yeah, I did take part in the new update, and I absolutely love it. I only have 1 quest left to do, but I'll keep you guys posted on that more tomorrow. Alright, another Elite Clue scroll. I absolutely love it. I should not have had that Dragon Fire Shield on while I was actually maging, so usually I think it took a couple hours for me to realize it, but I did take it off while using the Scepter. I don't want to be lowering my DPS any more than it already is. You know, I already have the pink hat and whatnot. Don't even have an occult necklace, but anyway, so this guy logged in. I was AFK, and he was trying to kill me with his rune crossbow. And to his defense, for a guy wearing absolutely nothing, he was tanking very well. Or maybe I just suck. But either way, as he was trying to kill me, we ran up north to find a level 109 in full blue mystic ice bursting me, so wasn't too sure what was going to happen next. Another major logged in and killed the rune crossbower, so now it's a 2 versus 1. These guys are eating more than a half-off night at Golden Corral, and it's just bothering me because I cannot get any good combos on them, but I'm constantly getting DPS. So what happens next? Well, the rune crossbower shows up to save the day. We managed to take down one of the mages. I don't know how this guy got back here so quickly. I mean, he doesn't even have an amulet on. But man, do I appreciate his help. We went from fighting each other to taking on these 2 wizards. And yeah, this guy's about to die. We just got to get one more hit on there, and boom, as we kill him, the worst possible thing happens. John Wick shows up. You remember this guy from my RTO versus Callisto video? I mean, it's like he's following me around, you know? I mean, he came and he took down that rune crossbower, so I didn't even have time to pick up the loot. I had barely any food left, and I know John Wick has a clan. So what was John Wick doing there? I'll never know, but I don't want to find out. So let's go ahead and open up these loot keys. Pretty average, honestly, just like a 300k kill and a couple average loots from bots they probably killed. But nevertheless, I wanted to split with the rune crossbower, but I had to, you know, hop worlds, and I never found him again, so I hope to run into him one day. Well, it was a quiet hour, so I decided to kill a bot, and what a shock, a PKer logs in right when I skull for the second time. I swear, it's like these people have an alert that tells them when I skull up, and then they just, you know, they try to kill me. 300k key from the bot. And speaking of bots, this guy actually managed to find me, and he logged out, and then he took the time to comment on one of my videos that, hey, Mr. No Sleep, I just ran into you at Lava Dragons. I've been killing thousands of them for a while now. Thousands of bots, that is. Hope to find you again. 1 hour later, I found him, and I tried to kill him, but I decided I better not. You know, he's doing God's work, killing all these Lava Dragon bots and making money for himself. So we gotta leave those bot killers alone. So I made a peace agreement with him, and he's probably watching this video, so shout out to you, sir. Keep killing those bots, keep making that money. I've heard a little bit about the Lava Dragon bot farm from my inside sources. People say that the 2 guys that run the Lava Dragon bots in old school RuneScape actually have a Discord where they constantly do drop parties and whatnot. Of course, I'm not going to link you guys to Discord as I, you know, painfully tank on this clan here, because they're botters, you know what I mean? And I don't even know how true that statement is. That's just what I hear. I mean, it's one thing to bot, it's one thing to give back the botted things to the community. It's just so weird, you know? But anyway, I died to that clan as I'm just telling you guys a little bit about Lava Dragon bot information. That's our second death this video, but it's okay. We're still up profit-wise. And I'm still loving this anti-PKing. I was AFK once again while this person tried to kill me. And luckily, I looked at my screen right when I was getting specced, so I just quickly started to get the ice barrage on them. And as long as I get it, they can't log out, so I tried my best not to get frozen. And we did manage to get the kill. And luckily, my Onyx bolt tips that I forgot to pick up were still on the ground, so I managed to grab those. And we got 460k from the PKer with, what is that, 6 hours in, 2 hours left to go. It's always good to compare the difference between things in old school RuneScape, and as it goes for Lava Dragons, to get elite clues, you're always going to have a lot more action than you are at Barrows, but not as calculated, you know, with all these PKers. It's definitely going to drive down your elites per hour, but look at this spec. I mean, these guys are not that great, and that's no insult to them. I'm not even that great myself, but look at that PK, 913k. Little advice to the guys solo PKing at Lava Dragons: don't bring Bloodbark. It's definitely not worth the GP. But either way, there's another elite clue. This one took a little bit longer as we only have about an hour and 30 minutes left of this 8-hour grind. But I did manage to complete it, and that is our 4th casket, which is not too bad at all. All right, gentlemen, it's time for battle. 1 versus 3. Let's do this. So I don't have my rune crossbow partner this time around, and these guys wanted to make sure that they're in the video. Of course you're in the video. You'd think I ever play this game without recording, just on the off chance I might miss an epic kill like that. Beautiful. We got 2 left to go now. Let's keep going. The DFS providing us defense, the crossbow and staff giving us that DPS, and to my surprise, we managed to chase them away. That's right, 3 versus 1, and we came out on top. 300k key as well. I absolutely love Lava Dragons. I ran into a guy who looks like he was PKing at Vojem, but he decided to, come up here once he noticed who's killing the Lava Dragons. He does have an Inferno Cape and 37 wild, so if we kill him, we do get a decent amount of coins. So I made sure to get the freeze so that the Lava Dragon could continue to attack him as I attack him, and with a 2 versus 1 like that, lethal combination for a beautiful 1.7 mil loot key, full swamp bark, and 1.1 mil cash. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Man, I have not played this much RuneScape in a very long time. I think I've been on like 14 hours a day, 7 days a week for the last 3 weeks. And wow, it's paying off, gentlemen. Another 8-hour session completed. Let's price check how much we made from 8 hours of lavas. Overall loot looking like 9.9 mil, so we'll round that up to 10 mil because it sounds much better. And 572 kills, 500k in deaths, 1.5 mil in ether. I was actually about 1.2 mil in deaths. I don't know what I was smoking at the time, but either way, looks like we ended up making it 10 mil from just the Lava Dragons with 4 elite clues obtained. We killed 17 people and we made 7 mil from all of them. And with 2 deaths, as well as the ether and just the cost of supplies, I would say that the overall profit probably comes out to be 15 mil still. So we're going to go ahead and sell all this stuff and open up our 4 elite clues, and then we are going to do 8 hours of Barrows and compare which is better. All right, everything finally finished selling. I did keep the runes because now I keep runes in my bank because yeah, I'm tired of always selling them and buying them back. But let's go ahead and open up these elites. The first one, 204k, following that 262k, and now unfortunately we hit the rare drop table, 30 extended anti-fires, which is 1 in 14,000. It's not quite third age, but that could have been a gilded scimitar. Same drop rate. That would have been 18 mil. Where's my 18 mil? Finishing up these elites here, 163k from the last one, 700k overall from the elites from this grind. Not the greatest result, but it's okay. Roughly 16 mil profit thanks to those elites coming in. And now it's time to go to Barrows and see what we get from 8 hours of that, with the overall recap of 8 hours of lavas being 18.3 mil earned with about 16 mil profit. Let the Barrows begin. There's the 8-hour timer. Well, I do want to touch on today's update a little bit more. Quickly, I do want to say that I will be covering every new monster that's been released at least 1,000 to 3,000 times. I will also be covering lunar chests, and we will get to the Coliseum last, because I imagine most people are going to be camping that first. But yeah, it's a little bit of an update regarding today's update. How many times can you say update in 60 seconds? But anyway, 7 chests in, we did get a Guthan's chain skirt. 13 chests in, we got our first elite clue, along with a Torag plate body. I love Barrows. There's not a lot of footage of Barrows compared to Lava Dragons, right? But I was doing this in World 420 and it was extremely active there. And everyone's so friendly. Look at that Aram's robe top coming in. One of the best Barrows items you can receive, guys. 3.3 mil for that. It's been a while since I've gotten one, so I will happily take that. And yeah, we're 25 chests in. 4,500 Barrows chests overall was the start, and 36 chests later we get an Aram's hood, which is about 300k. So it looks like that went up in price. I remember when it was selling for 50k not too long ago. About 5 chests after that, we got a Varrock skirt, pretty average. And then 49 chests, just about 50 in, we did get another Torag plate body. And 11 chests after that, another elite clue scroll, which we had no problem completing. Still haven't had the Tithe farm step yet, but yeah, I'm looking forward to when I get that. Another chest coming in, DH plate body, another item on the rise related to Barrows, 1 million GP for that. Very popular item while death matching, so that's probably why it's so expensive. Carol's crossbow from the 90th chest, 150k overall from that one. Not the greatest, but we are nearing 100 chests completed in this 8-hour session. 3 before that comes though, we did did get a Carol skirt, 97 chests in, and now the beautiful 4,600. It's going to look really nice when that's 5,000 one day. Only need 400 more chests to make that happen. But overall, that was my last item, the Carol skirt. I did 120 Barrows chests in 8 hours time. I only managed to get 2 elite clues, which really sucks, but I mean, that's what happens when you compare things. Some are just going to be better than others. All right, so I managed to make 12.5 mil from 8 hours of Barrows, which, you know, there's no anti-PKing at Barrows, so if you were to just compare the Lava Dragon loot and Barrows loot, Barrows definitely made me more profit, but Lava Dragons made me more elite clues, you know? Maybe that's just RNG at the end of the day, but opening them up, we did receive 186k from our 510th elite overall, and from 511, we did get a master clue, which I did do right away, and unfortunately only got about 230k from that. But overall, it was a great experience. I made some decent GP, had a lot of fun doing clues, PVMing, anti-PKing, and just getting XP in general. Made about 31.2 mil in 16 hours, so I still, you know, almost averaged 2 mil an hour doing this video. And I was happy to finish this before the update came out today. I finished this 10 minutes before the update happened, and then I was able to start on lunar chests right away, which you guys will see tomorrow night. Well, unfortunately, my keyboard is glitched. It's not letting me type on Camtasia. It's been happening all day, so I can't type out thank you to the channel members. So I have to manually read you guys off because I want to give you guys credit for supporting the channel every month, and I don't want to scam you, you know, it's the least I can do. So thank you very much to the following Goblin members for your support every month: Fogolinn, Jonah Cook, bubbachubba, Mike Jones, Front Hole, Ultra, Rubes, LKCatwolf, Jpcommando, and Reign of Fear. And then I want to say a big thank you to our KBD tier members: Alex S, Straight Out the Shop, Arianna, Whisler, Wulongtee, Suburban, Redneck Garage, William Bowman, and Ferretbandit. And finally, a big thank you to the HYDRA tier members, DeceptionZ and xXzoticx. You guys are incredible. Thank you all. And a reminder to check out boot.dev in the description below if you want to support the channel further. 25% off using that link and code Mr. No Sleep. And until next time, I'll see you soon with a new video. Mr. No Sleep, out.